Now, I've been slacking on posting on YouTube. The reason is YouTube's engagement sucks. But what I did is I opened up a free crash course training. If you are new to trading and you're looking for information and you don't really want to pay because you don't even know if you want to do this, what I came up with months ago is a free crash course. This crash course is comprised of about 12 hours of videos. Okay, right here, from what is a broker to risk to some basic things that you need to learn and blah, 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 blah. I made it with a couple of intentions. Obviously, if I prove my worth to you through some free materials, better materials, materials that other people would charge you for, and I'm giving it to you for free, then you'd be more interested in paying for something with more substance, more frequent updating, and more applied market. Okay, so that's the point there. The other thing is, it's a big FU to those who sell very basic information and put a premium price on it just because they feel they can, right? So that's that. This video was made for the free crash course, but I'm posting it on YouTube because maybe you don't have Telegram yet. Maybe you don't know it exists. Or maybe you're used to following me on YouTube and here, and you just don't pay attention enough, or you haven't seen me because I got shadow banned or whatever it may be. So go and check it out. Check out this video. After this little snippet is over, the full video will begin. Watch the video in its entirety. Check it out. There's going to be some crazy discounts for our paid platform to start the year. So between now and then, maybe you could watch the free crash course. Maybe you can freshen up your skill set, and then you can start the year with some real intent. And that's it. Follow me on Instagram at GustavoZaps. Find me on Telegram at GustavoZaps, or message me directly here. And that's it for me. Have a great end of the year. And as always, happy trading. All right, this is going to be the last free training video that you receive in this course. We've started up hundreds of people's careers. To be honest with you, a lot of these people ended up going to network marketing companies. Now, I'm personally not a part of network marketing. I have my own thing. I run my own business. I have my own platform. Everything that I do, I own. But hey, it is what it is. I didn't get into this just to sign people up into my platform. That's not the only reason to do this. Obviously, it's part of it, but not the only. Most of the training videos that we provided you, right? Intro videos, beginner stuff, right? Real down to the important pieces and terminologies and things you have to focus on. A great jumpstart point, a crash course as I like to call it, right? So we provided a good amount of content. All you got to do is scroll up. Now, I got some exciting ideas, right? I want to organize the platform for free. I definitely want to do that. I want to take things a little further at some point next year. I mean, this thing has only been out for a couple of months. Let's see when we started this. We started it back in July. So I think we've done a pretty damn good job so far for completely free. What you gonna do? So that's it. I'm gonna provide you one more video, and in this video, the one that you're currently watching, I just want to give you a taste of what it is we do in Pipsology FX. I'm also going to give you a little hint as to what's going to happen. There's going to be an announcement coming up where I'm going to give a lot of people an opportunity to join my platform for a very interesting price. Okay, and I know that it's going to be a very sought after situation. There will be an announcement in this channel as to what you have to do. Okay, and then at some point in the new year, or maybe before the new year, we're going to start executing this event. I can't say too much because we're definitely not prepared just yet, but we're going to definitely try to help as many people this year as possible. I have a goal, a big lofty goal, and if you follow me on IG, which we're about to go check out right now, if you follow me on IG, you know that I love to post testimonials. Here, right? We got a review page which we're going to visit. Here, stuff like this. Shout out to Gustavo for holding me accountable with stop losses and trading structure. Sometimes accountability is something simple, and this person made $6,000, right? This person, Otto Zepeda, a real person you could go find. We're not a network marketing company. These people don't owe me anything. They don't have to do anything. They're just providing me what it is they know I need to grow my platform, testimonials, reviews, the reality of the situation. There's no ranks, there's no commissions, there's none of that. Okay, they don't get paid for giving this to me, right? This person made almost $3 grand. Now he's been working. This is not a guaranteed thing. All of these things, all of these testimonials, all of this stuff, right? This person who got into real estate, right? He's a real person. And we go on and on and on and on. I don't like to take myself too seriously, but when it comes to the trading, we both, me and you, the viewer, know what it is. Obviously, there's always going to be people who just don't like me. They don't like the way I approach things. They, for whatever reason, just can't believe that somebody out here is doing it because all they've ever encountered is someone trying to sell them something. Of course, I'm selling you something. Nothing in the world is free. And like I've said in other videos, I'm not Mother Teresa. But I do try to do things fair, and I do try to do them better and with more understanding than most people, right? And I try to prove my worth before you even spend $1. I think that is where I separate myself from a lot of people. Whether it's through the free training or the insane amount of testimonials, we can go here to the review page where you can see real testimonials, okay? And these are all real people that are within the group. And it is what it is, man. You could find these names. You do enough digging, you will find these names. All right, so let's go one more. And then we'll get to the video that I'm going to share with you is this one, this GBPCAD video. This morning in this group, right? Just take this out. In this group, I sent out some voice memos. Remember, we have 3 channels here. These 3 channels, one of them is a week-to-week, day-to-day update channel. The other one's an EDU channel with the video course that we created. It's an unconventional situation, but obviously results, right? And then we have the feedback channel. So this morning in the main channel, the update channel, I sent out what I call a freebie because we don't do signals. Every now and then I'm feeling a little feisty, a little excited, right? I'm feeling good. It's Christmas, it's holidays, and there was a trade that I updated yesterday that was starting to play out during New York. So I sent out that voice memo at 8 something this morning, and by 9:30 this trade was up 30 pips, and now by whatever hour it is, I don't even know anymore. It is up about 80 plus, almost 90 pips. Now, I'm not the only one who took this trade, right? This person took the trade right there, GCAT for the sell. This person took the trade right there for the sell. You got to ask yourself, if it's not a signal, how do they take the same trade? Well, one of the reasons is education, okay? Education. If you know what a trader is looking for, if you know what it is they prefer, if you've done something enough, rinsing and repeating that same approach over and over, eventually you're going to start to see a lot of similarities in your trades, okay? And the other thing is the updating. What we do in the group is consistently update on what it is we're looking for through videos, through voice memos. This is what they get for $50 a month. So this is me giving you not only a training video, because in this video what I'm doing is I'm recapping what I was saying in the voice memos, right? I'm reminding them of what I was saying there and then giving them a visual, combining it with the visual part on video to give them a nice rounded understanding of why the trade worked, what could have went wrong, why it wasn't something, why sometimes the mentality of traders are just detrimental to any sort of possibility of consistency, and that's that, okay? I hope you enjoy the video. Stay tuned for this event. A lot of you I've told no to signing into the group over the last 3 weeks. That's because what's coming is a discount. And I don't want to sign somebody up for full price and then 3 weeks later they're seeing a huge discount. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I've stopped signing anybody up. There's been nobody new added to that group over the last 3 weeks, and we're pretty excited for how many situations we're going to improve, how many people we're going to expose to this skill, and just stay tuned. Right? Stay tuned to this channel. I will provide this channel will be the first one to get any sort of announcement. Okay. And that's that. Happy trading. All right. GCAD. Now, GCAD was a freebie. All right. GCAD was a freebie. But in that freebie, always what I like to do is no matter what, the person, even if I'm going to give them, air quotes, a signal, it's not really a signal. I call it a freebie when I really let you guys know, like, hey, look, listen, I'm in the market, it's break even. For whatever reason, I'm doing this like once a week, but I think it's more like to see who's paying attention, right? Who's there. And if you notice, all those freebies are at the same time. Now, that's just coincidence because honestly, this stuff could happen whenever. Our goal in this group is just to share the resources and knowledge of people who are actually doing this. What you do with it is up to you. As always, I like to repeat this and be very clean and clear. We do not tell people what to do with their money. We don't tell people when to invest their money. We're strictly educational, right? That's what we do, educate. What the person does with that education is up to them. But every now and then the market is running and I like to get a little saucy in here and I'm feeling a little frisky, so I'll send stuff out like this.
GCAT, on the other hand, is currently at
There we go.
about 1 pip. It's resisted that zone for a long time. It has created that support in an area where it's a little uncomfortable, but it resisted also. So if you look at it as a consolidation, it's either going to win or it's not. And that's really all I have to say there because everything else has been discussed already. Gold, real quick, got a good.
Then I felt like, you know what, people who were paying attention are asking me about this GCAT situation. So I sent this out.
Question on the CAPC and D trade. If you look at it, it is in a strong area of resistance, right? An area where we've won, I think, twice already. But the market is working off of a huge bullish run at the end of yesterday's New York due to news. The support that was created after that was high, but the resistance is also high. So if you assess that information, take it out of your head, and then just worry about the consolidation that's in front of you, it's a pretty simple play. If the market starts to create structure above the consolidation point of today, remember, it's all perspective. So
okay, so you can listen to it if you want, but you get the point. Here's the GCAT trade. Now, what I was saying is this. This market, remember, hit this target. Then we took a sell. Whoop! Right there. Boom. Profitable Monday, Friday to Monday. Beautiful. And then, ever since that run, higher low, and today. Today, the market was creating support. Very high support. This is it right here. What I was saying is, look, this thing is resisting, supporting. Now, that didn't exist at that point, but it looked like that. Okay? Now, what I was saying is pretty simple. We know that the market has been trying to go bullish, and yesterday it gave this news candle right there. Okay? We know that. The first thing that happened that was important was this. I didn't take this. Right there. Boom. Then the market comes back. Creates more resistance. So at that point, everything else doesn't matter anymore. Now it's a question of, do I want to do this? Yes or no? And that's what I was saying in that voice memo while it hadn't even happened yet. Do I want to do this? Yes or no? So there was 2 moves here. There was this one that I didn't take. There was this one that you were well within your rights to take, 90-something pips. And then the one that I did take, which is right here. Now you may ask, Gustavo, why didn't you take it from the wicks? Well, because one, when I came to the computer to send this out to you guys, I basically knew that if it filled the wicks, you see these wicks here? You see these wicks? The body of this market is right here. Okay? Now, where I took the trade is a little lower. That's the best that I could do with the spread and everything going on there. But my point is pretty simple. The trade is either going to work or it's not. Because if that trade does one of these, past these wicks, we're going right here. You're going to lose. So it's one of those do it or don't. Place your pendings where you wish, but I personally told you I'm in. Not to entice you to get in, but for those of you who every now and then like to take the same trades that I take, just because you feel that way, then you can go right ahead. And some people took it. Now let's look at their entries. That's one. Look at that. He got 2 of them. 2. All right, 2. 1, 2. Beautiful. And there's another one. Same price. Now, they don't know each other. They're not sitting next to each other at a computer, right? She's not going, hey, Ricky, you in? And he's not going, hey, Ashley, you in? No. But how do they, and I'm definitely not going messaging them directly and being like, hey guys, get in now. I'm definitely not doing that. So how is it that 2 people, 3 people, plus the fucking 10 other people who took it that inbox me, how is it that everybody gets the same entry? Is it because they're listening to the voice memo, or because this is the exact trade that the update said that I was going to take? That's what it is. Even without the freebie and me saying, hey, I'm in, let's think about it for a second. This is a huge area where we've already taken a trade right here. Okay? The retest. The retest. Okay? It got really gross and nasty, right? On Sunday opening, so I wasn't in. I wasn't able to take again the sell from there. And then there was more resistance creation in the 4-hour chart. It's either going to work or it's not. Okay? And the hourly support at the bottom isn't enough for me to be like, I don't maybe it's going to be bullish. Because it's a higher frame seller zone, right? That higher frame seller zone supersedes, it overpowers that lower frame support. Yes, the market was looking kind of bullish, but where we're at right now isn't just an H4 area. Look at that daily break right here. Okay, we've been selling from these points for a while now. It's not the first time. Remember, there was a huge channel break that took days and days and days, and then it created a lower high. And now we're working at the break zone of what was once a very large bearish move. That's what's going on there. And if you ever wonder why I'll throw out those freebies like that, is because I know that this is one of those things that has a high probability of working. I'm no fool. I'm not going to put myself out there just to lose. Okay? I don't do that. I don't even take trades that have a possibility of gambling or guessing. I don't do that. Okay? I grew out of that stage. Sooner or later, as a trader, you have to grow out of it. You have to, once again, we continue the conversation from the previous update on GJ and Gold. You have to pick your battles. That right there is battle picking. Everyone only sees the 80 pip trade, okay? But what happened before matters. There was 2 trends, downtrends. There was 2 drops before I took my sell, okay? I'm making sure that that zone has some sort of potential of being a strong seller zone. And the same conversation from last week, remember, this has already been established. 1, 2, and this third one, this third run on this third day, that is just me being, and with that, the extra 2 waves before it, right, here and here, let's go back to the hourly, this wave and that wave, those 2 situations are just probability overkill. I'm just making for damn sure that this has the possibility, at the very minimum, of going 1-to-1 risk to reward. Now, let me tell you what the risk to reward on this trade is. The stop loss that you really need is only about 30 pips. Only about 30 pips. If you want to really be comfortable with it, 40. Right now, this is 80 pips and running. So this is right now 2-to-1 risk to reward. It's a worthwhile trade, and it could go more. Okay? Especially now that I'm pretty much done. So that's it. All right? That's it for me on GCAD. Nothing's going to change.